Hi, welcome to your practice. Today we are diving into a flow that builds focus, control, and strength, leading us to a powerful inversion. We'll start by awakening the hips, activating the core, and refining our balance. Move with curiosity, stay present, and trust your body's wisdom. Let's explore. Before we move, take a moment and connect with your breath again. Find your comfortable sit. You can place your hands on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes softly. Take a long deep breath in through the nose and exhale out softly. Keep your focus on your breath and notice the sensations changing throughout your practice. Notice your shoulders, your chest, your arms, your hips, your legs, and your feet. While you are grounding through your lower body, you're lengthening through your upper body. Find the length from the base of your spine to the top of your head. Feel your lungs, feel the navel. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, bring the left ear to left shoulder. Feeling the deep stretch along your side neck. Keep your spine nice and long. And allow your left ear to get closer to your left shoulder without a force. On a next long inhale, bring the head back to center. And when you take the breath out, right ear to right shoulder. Feeling this gentle stretch, this time on the left side of your neck. Maybe left shoulder. Maybe somewhere in your back. Just stay here. Without adjusting. Just to feel. Inhale, head back to center. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Notice your breathing. This is a great way to stay present. Keep the focus on the breath and bring the head back to center with the next in breath. Once you're ready, open your eyes. We can change the cross-legged. We'll stay here in this position. And start circling the hips. So your upper body is moving, of course. This tilting back and forth and to the sides, awakening the hips, and see what's happening in your spine. You're coming to a little cackle maybe. It's the same movement, not on the hands and the knees. Very nice. Gentle and slow and mindful. Change the direction. And this time add a little bit more spinal movement here. You can even involve your head in the motion. Maybe coming all the way down over your legs and really pressing the hands towards the knees and rounding the back. Find your own rhythm as you go. You can close your eyes and immerse yourself into the movement. Maybe side to side. A little bit more freedom we're looking for. Nice. Not just the hips, the whole body. And you can mix the direction, not just from one side to another. You can also do vice versa. And start to slower the movement. And come back to the first easy sit. Keep your eyes closed. To just notice the feeling, the sensations spreading all over your body now. The energy we created. And open your eyes again. We're coming on to hands and knees, tabletop. Keeping the wrists underneath the shoulders and keeping the knees underneath the hips. We're gonna warm up our wrists. Just lean back and forth. When you lean forward, feel the pressure on the fingertips and the knuckles and the palms. When you lean back, you're feeling the pressure more on the heels of the palms. To increase the intensity of the pressure in your wrists and the fingers, you can lift the feet off the floor, lean all the way forward. You're pinching the shoulders forward and coming back. Almost like child pose. Again, lift the feet, pressing the floor away and back. One more. Make sure that your breath is flowing freely. Cool. And from here, turn the left side, the back side of the left hand down to your mat and keep both arms straight. Keep the fingers wide and press the back of the hand down. If you lean back, you feel more stretch in the wrist. You can always play in between, back and forth. And switch the side. Excellent, both hands on the ground. We're lifting the knees off the floor. It's like 1 inch or 2 inches away from the floor. Start activating the core, belly in, and engage your inner thighs here. Inhale. On the next exhale, we're gonna pivot on our toes and maybe keeping the left hand on the ground and bringing the feet again on the mat, but this time the feet facing to the back of your mat and fingers towards the same direction. To come into reverse table. Push the hips up, open the shoulders, open the chest, maybe head down. Very nice. One more breath. Exhale, drop the hips down to rest here, to pause. We're gonna do the same. Inhale, lift the hips. Now, keeping the right foot on the floor, lift the left foot off the floor and bringing the knee towards the chest. Squeeze and shorten the distance between your torso and your leg. It's like a compression string. And drop the left, bring the right knee in. Good. Pushing the hips up. Let's do one more. Push the hips up, keeping the position as it is, and you're just bringing the knee close as possible towards your chest. And left foot down, right. Perfect. Both feet on the ground. We're gonna go back to the bear pose, and this time maybe you can change the direction to turn. Well done. All right, we are in the bear again. For a few breaths, just drop the knees down, take a deep breath in. Make sure you're still connected to your breath. Okay, and now we're gonna do something fun. We do bear walk. Okay, so start from the back of your mat, you need space, and come on to bear pose. And we're gonna start walking. So opposite foot and opposite hand. Trying to hips a bit lower and coming back. Okay, let's do one more time. This is great for the wrist engagement and the core engagement, also for coordination. I messed up. All right, from here, especially going back is not easy. All right, come back to bear. And hips back, downward facing dog. All right, find your breath and your center again here. Before moving into the next sequence, find your foundation. Remember your presence. Sweet. Inhale, lift the right leg up straight. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the chest and step forward. Drop the left knee down. And you can point your toes here, lifting the chest up to low lunge. Arms lifted. We're gonna lean back as we turn the chest up towards the ceiling and drawing the knee forward and sinking low in the posture. So this is a very light back bend, feeling a little curve in the lower back, finding the extension in the middle back, arms strong and straight, shoulders stretch, and left hand down. Rotate the chest to the right leg and the right arm up. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Push the left hip back and push the left heel back. And start wiggling your right toes to the side, outside of your mat. Both hands on the ground. Drop the left knee again. We're going to lizard lunge. You can stay here. So gently draw the knee out. Or you can come on your elbows, your forearms, and stay in the full posture in silence. hands on the ground, pushing into your palms. And we're gonna take the right foot across the mat to the other side. You can do like a little wiggle again here. And drop the right shin down, fingers on the floor, shoulders back, another light back bend. This is little arch here in the lower back, stretching the front line, and hands on the floor, forearms on the floor. And if you want, you can come all the way down and rest your chest on your shin. We're gonna stay here for 5 long breaths. Inhale, head up, maybe coming onto elbows first. Exhale, on the next inhale, hands on the floor, maybe coming onto fingertips again. Lean your body weight onto the right hip. And if it's possible, bring the left leg straight forward. Right leg in half lotus. Option 1, you can reach the right big toe by wrapping the arm around and lean over the left leg. Or you can just use both hands to grab the foot. Or if this is hard and feeling something here in your knee, then you can bring it to like figure 4 position, close to your knee, and then you can lean over. We are stretching the hamstrings, so wherever you feel, you can try the position, you can change the position and just find your own posture. And then just stay in again, ease into the stretch. It's an active stretch, so we're trying to keep a light activation in our toes here. Maybe squeezing the legs together. Inhale, lift to halfway. Find the length in the spine. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, coming all the way up to the center, and then release the foot if you already come. We're keeping the right leg in half lotus, so we're gonna press the right foot to the left thigh, and this is the fun one. We're gonna roll back to halasana with the one leg in half lotus. Let's see, if you never tried this, I think you may enjoy it. I love rolls. All right, from here, we're gonna roll back. Maybe supporting yourself with the hands, keeping on the sacrum, or if you already found the balance here, then interlace the fingers, press the hands down, and keep the posture active. Core active, lifting. One more breath. Very nice. Now release the hands, roll forward. And cross the legs. So this is also really good for mobility. We're gonna try to come up like this. If you cannot, just you can help yourself and come up. But what if we try not to use our hands? Hands free. And Tadasana. From Tadasana, sweep the arms up. You can look up if you want and bring the hands together. and look towards the thumbs. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway. On the next exhale, step back to high plank. Let's take vinyasa all the way down to chaturanga. Maybe you come into cobra or upward dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips back and up, downward dog. Again, take a moment, pause here to realign your body and connect to your breath. Sinking the chest low, finding this nice feeling in your spine, in the extension. And start pressing the hands firmly down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the knee towards the chest, step forward, and drop the right knee down. Point your toes backward. On the next inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the arms up. Drawing the knee forward, sinking low, sinking the hips low. And we're going to back bend. Bending, arching the back, the lower back, finding the extension in the middle back, arms going backward, strong and straight arms. One more breath here, and right hand down. Rotate the chest to the left leg, basic twist. Tuck the right toes, right knee off the floor. Start walking the left foot out. Start gently drawing the knee out and both hands on the ground. Drop the right knee down. Keep pressing the knee out to the side. And if you want to do the full posture, elbows, forearms on the ground, I'm going to stay here again in silence. Just your breath. Inhale, head up. Exhale. Next inhale, hands coming down. And start walking the left foot across the mat all the way to the right side. Drop the left shin down. Hips down. Pigeon. First finding this arch, nice arch again. And then elbows. And then maybe all the way down. Inhale, elbows resting on the ground. Exhale, stay. Inhale, coming on the hands. And shifting the weight again, this time on the left hip. Bringing the right leg straight forward. Left leg in half lotus or figure four position. Either you are in the full posture or modification, wherever you are, just draw the chest forward. Find this nice long spine and stay here. Anchor your right heel and squeeze the legs together. Inhale, lift the halfway. Exhale, pause. Inhale, bring the chest back to center. Keeping the left leg in the half lotus. We're gonna roll back to Halasana. Maybe take a deep breath in while you're taking the breath out fully and softly. Going back to Halasana. I need more space. Okay. Either interlacing the fingers and pressing the hands down, or supporting yourself with the hands from the sacrum. Just stay in the posture wherever you are and keep the posture active again. So you activating the quads on the right leg and maybe pressing the left knee up towards the ceiling as you pressing the foot towards the right thigh and lifting the core, engaging the glutes, shoulders down. Very nice. And release, unravel the posture, roll forward, and unwind. All right. From here, walk the heels back, so keeping the toes off the floor, and lean in backward. So almost you want to do Navasana ball pose, but we're gonna keep the knees as close as possible to our chest as we're reaching our arms forward. So what we're working on here is compression strength, core compression strength, and this is very important for inversions. Not just inversions like pikes or L-sit holds, anything related to your lower abs and your hip flexors. Drop the feet down, rest here for one breath, and then lift up again. And this time maybe even squeezing more, maybe bringing the chest. So we're trying to shorten again the angle in between the torso and the legs. Very good. Maybe you can try to lift up here. Just 2 breaths and down. Good job. You did great. Okay, as we are making our way to inversion, so we're gonna do one more for the compression strength. It's seated compression pike, something like that. I don't remember the name fully, but definitely compression and seated and pike. So basically we keep if your hands close to your feet, it's going to be harder. If you keep your hands next to your hips or a little bit further, then it's going to be a little bit easier. And for this position, so we're gonna lift the legs off the floor and bring the shoulders towards the ears, so you're activating your back as well. This is like what you do in pike. And hands on the floor and pressing firmly down. This part is very important. And trying not to lean back, but forward. Again, remember anything like this is like this compression, right? So the torso your chest is close to your thighs. Let's do only 6 and then just jump into the headstand prep. All right, ready? Pressing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slowly lower the legs down. Whew. Well done, good job. Cross the legs. You can come just dropping the knees down, or maybe you wanna jump to a high plank. Last vinyasa. Inhale and exhale. Great. Knees down. Okay. Before we're doing the full immersion headstand, we'll do the preparation. For headstand, your alignment, you're grabbing the opposite elbows. This is very important. You're making a little triangle in front of you. Interlacing fingers, hide this little pinky because you're gonna press on it. And the top of the head is on the ground
and the back of the head is pressing forward towards your palms. So your hands like a wall here. And even if it's headstand, but trust me, your arms have a big role in the position. Your elbows and your forearms constantly pressing down to keep you alive, keep you lifted, and hold your weight, not just your head, but your elbows, your forearms too. And so you're pressing actually through your shoulders. So shoulder strength is very important for the posture. Okay, so what we're gonna do with the prep, come into downward facing dog and start walking the feet forward in towards the chest. Make sure that you're pressing the forearms down and coming back to downward dog again. Nice. Rest here. Make sure your shoulders are still stable and active. Start walking again, one more round. You're feeling super light. Your feet wants to come off the mat, walking back. Okay, knees down. Stay in child's pose and just find your breath again here. If headstand is difficult for you and you never tried, then I suggest you stay in here in dolphin pose. So in dolphin pose, what's the difference? Your head is not on the ground while your forearms on the ground and your hands on the ground. You're pressing again constantly down. So do this walk, back to downward dog, dolphin again, back to downward dog. This is a great prep for Pincha Mayurasana, forearm stand, if it's in your practice. Okay, so the next prep, finding again the alignment. Take your position, just like you do headstand. And this time we're gonna walk. Lift one foot. Remember, you bring in the knee closer to your chest. Use the core compression strength. And the other. One more. Let's do 3 rounds. Second hand and last one. Very good. Okay, one more rest. Lift the head up. And this time we're going to full posture. Look what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm pressing and my shoulders coming away from my ears. Feel the gap in between your shoulder blades. Nice. Walk. Your hips stack over your shoulders. And one knee, then the other. You can even stay here. Just use the strength. Build the foundation for the posture, and then slow, very slow, coming up, maybe first halfway, stay here, refine your balance, and then slowly lifting the legs, straight, point the toes, squeeze the legs together, activate the glutes. Same way, we're going down. First halfway. And then slowly, first towards the chest. Stay here. You got this. And then feet down. And knees down. And in resting position. Slowly coming up. If you didn't feel too much pressure on your neck and your head, well done, you did great. Because you need to feel the pressure mostly on your elbows. That's why you're pressing. Actually,
not that, of course your head is kind of like supporting you in the posture, but the weight is not fully on your head. Otherwise our neck is super sensitive. It's difficult to find the balance there, right? All right, you did great. We're done. And now sit again in the seated position. And we're gonna stretch our legs. Inhale here. Exhale, lean over the legs. Just for 5 breaths. Just to find the length again in the spine. Just to neutralize the body. To connect with the breath. Last deep. Exhale fully. Very good. Coming up. And so 2 options again. Either you can do the posture with the cross-legged. I'm gonna do with the full lotus. If you are able to do full lotus, you can do the same. We're going to fish pose. So first, come onto your elbows. Press the legs down, lift the chest. And from here, by finding again this length, it's so important, and it's in your middle back. Pushing and extending the middle back, pushing up, head back, maybe completely going down. Maybe you need to move the elbows forward and the crown of the head is on the ground. Once you find the balance here, then you can reach your feet, hold them, and then stay here. Keep pressing the chest up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the lotus. And bring the head down. And release. Perfect. Feet on the ground. Arms alongside your body. You can go to Shavasana. We're finished. Or you can have more fun, back and forth, rolling a couple of times. And come to seated. Maybe it's a great idea to finish with the breath work, but it's very gentle one, and just to finish the class with the same mindfulness we built, we started, and then we just maintained it during the class, and now we still have it. Besides strength and control. Whatever you built in this practice, take it with you into your day. Let it be a reminder to stay curious, present, and mindful. You can pause the video and just keep breathing here, and maybe add a little meditation practice. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed and stayed mindful throughout the practice. It was surprising and interesting transition and sequence, but I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you like my videos, please like them and leave comments. I love hearing from you, especially when you practice the video, the class, and like how did you feel, and like anything, even you can give me feedback. I love them. And please subscribe to my channel to support me emotionally. Stay healthy and present. See you next time on the mat.